Okay, folks, welcome back to KBL Texas Homestead. This is Nathan, and I wanted to shoot a quick video and give you an update on our grow light experiment. I did the grow light experiment video on the 12th, February 12th, and today is the 20th, February 20th. So it's been exactly 8 days since we shot the video of the planting of the tomato seeds in this grow light, homemade grow light, just with a regular light bulb that I used to see if they would sprout and they would grow and grow properly without getting too tall and too leggy. And I'm gonna give you a little quick update, show you what has been happening in the past 8 days and what they look like, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here's our grow light set up, and I did actually end up making a video on building this, so I will be posting that before long, being that it looks like it's gonna work out. But as I said earlier, I planted all these different types of tomatoes on February 12th, and today is February the 20th, so it's been exactly 8 days. We've got 4 different types of tomatoes, and I've got 4 cells of each type and 2 in each cell. And so I've got them all. They have all pretty much sprouted. They're looking rather good. Got a couple of super tall ones like these 2 back here, but I did have the light up a little higher than I wanted. I ended up with probably 4 inches above the soil to start with, and it should have been a little bit closer, so I think that's why they got a little leggy on me. But I'm gonna leave it at that height and see what happens, and I will update y'all on that. And if they get too close to the light, then I will raise it up and give them some more room. But like I said, for the most part, I've actually got an extra one here. I know some of them I dropped 3 in, but for the most part, they were 2 to a cell. There's one back here that's got 3. There's 3 here. There's, looks like 4 in this one. So I'm gonna have at the minimum 32 tomato plants. They got all, well, they all sprouted anyways. I got 32 sprouts, which is, I would say, a pretty good germination rate, being that that's what I was shooting for. And I'll have a little more than 32, but like I said, at the minimum, everything looks like it has sprouted. And they're looking rather nice. Not too shabby, I would say, for a homemade grow light in 8 days worth of growth. But they're looking mighty fine. I can't complain about that. So hopefully we'll continue this progress and they'll continue to grow, get their true leaves. Again, these are just their first sprouts. There's a couple of them trying to break their true leaves, but they'll start getting in their true leaves, get bushed out hopefully in the next couple of weeks, and be looking like nice tomato plants. So that's what we have. Okay, now here I'm gonna give you a sneak preview of this grow light. So actually on the same day, on 2/12, when I built my other small grow light, we wanted to plant some more seeds. The wife was gonna get these together for me. We had a bunch more seeds that we wanted to germinate. So I built her this grow light and built a little frame for it. And I just used a tin foil pan that you get for meat or barbecues or whatnot to put food in. I built a little frame for it, and then I had some old connectors that I pulled out of an old ceiling fan when we moved in. So I put those old connectors and I wired it up to a cable extension cord, an indoor extension cord that I have. And you see that's plugged directly into the wall. So I've got that wired up, and that's what's burning our lights. Now I'll move this out the way. And you can see here, so all these were planted on the same day. You can see on the tag there, 2/12/20, and that is the cauliflower, in which all the cauliflower germinated. They're looking pretty good. Then we've got some cucumbers. This is an all-white variety cucumber. We've got some different variety of cucumbers in this cell. And then we've got some zucchini growing back here. And I mean, look at that zucchini. Look at the stems on those boogers. Holy mackerel. I've never seen stems and leaves so big on a little seed. You know, very tiny compared to those. And those are tomatillos. So we've got some tomatillos growing there for salsa to add to our tomatoes I've got growing. But this grow light seems to be doing rather well as well. We've got yellow squash here, watermelon here, cantaloupe here, and even the cantaloupe is looking rather nice. And then we've got some cilantro here. I've got some spearmint, some bell peppers, and some jalapenos. Now the jalapenos are not popping out. I'm a little worried about the jalapenos. We have some little ones in there. I'm not sure if those are sprouts or not, but I don't think it's warm enough for the jalapenos. The bell peppers, we've had a few sprout. They look like they're trying to pop up. So we'll keep an eye on those two. Might have to move these out and put them under a heating pad or something, because it's still a little cool at night here, and I don't think they're getting enough heat to germinate. But as far as the light seems to be working, you know. And again, these are just regular light bulbs that I put underneath this tray, and to see if the seeds would germinate, which I knew they kind of would germinate, but I want to see if they're gonna grow and be strong and full, because you know, most of the seeds will germinate even without light, but once they germinate, then they need that light to photosynthesize and stay big and healthy. And these look like they're gonna be big, healthy plants, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue, but we'll keep you posted. Okay, folks, that was just a quick update on our grow light experiment. If you haven't watched that video, I'll try to put a link in the description to that video so you can go check it out. But it was just showing the tomato plants that we planted under a grow light that I built here on the homestead with stuff I had on the homestead and a regular light bulb, nothing special, just to see what it would do and how it would grow. Seems to be doing pretty good. Everything looks nice and green, germinated, big. So we'll keep at it in a week and give you another update and see where we're at and how they're looking. Thanks for spending time with me today. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, and let's keep on with the keeping on. Till next time.